Hello there. Welcome. Come. So great. So setting your attention or that part of you that is vulnerable or struggling. That person you're putting in there. That intention you're aspiring to or creating or manifesting or committing to. Take your oil. So beautiful. I'm just giving thanks for all just all of everything. Be grateful for that which is okay right now, that which is functioning in your life, the resources that are present, the ability to turn up and be on your mat. Amazing. So come lie on your back, knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor, arms are wide and out beside you. And then just sway your knees from side to side. As you sway, how is that in your belly? So for those of you who've just been here for light, some of you who've just joined light, and so up until the Saturday, we were standing and really strong, and then we dropped to the floor on Sunday. And so Sunday, Monday, we were on the floor. Tuesday, we're going to be half and half, and we're just going to see how it emerges, how it goes. And it's very cute. Those of you who have just joined us, this month, we've spent months on the floor. Squeeze your right knee up towards you. It's quite amazing how many different iterations of this yoga we've done. Squeeze the other knee up into your chest. How many different places we've met in ourselves, in our bodies, intentions. It's so exciting. So amazing. It's amazing what we've done. It's amazing. Drop your foot to the floor. Bring your arms wide, gliding twist. Drop your knees down towards the left and glide your right knee up towards your left shoulder. And then drop your knees down towards the right. Glide the left knee up towards your right shoulder. Somebody was telling me yesterday that one side they can do, one leg travels up okay, and the other leg has no idea how to do the gliding twist on the other side. And so I love the way it's continuously different. Like both sides of my body are so dramatically different, and I just really glory in the fact that I can hear the difference. I enjoy the deepening experience of being present to the whole of myself and really enjoying all of that. Not changing it, not forcing it, not being anything other than how I am. Nice. And come back to center. So bring your arms up in front of you and you're lying on the beach and you're reading a book. And then suddenly you hear somebody calling your name and they're way down the beach, but above your head. So keep hold of the book in your right hand and then roll over onto your right and look above you. And my left foot is lifted off the floor. My left hand is pushed into the floor. And I'm going, and lie back onto your back. And then again, a little while later, somebody else calls you. And this time you hold on to the book in your left hand and you roll over into your left side. My right foot rises, my right hand pushes into the floor. And then come back to center. And do that again. And maybe both feet lift a little bit off the floor as you hover there. Your left hand is on the floor. Come back. And then over to the other side. Maybe both feet hover there. And come back. Nice. So if that's enough for you, stay there. Otherwise, we're going to roll over onto our bellies. I know somebody said once that their spine didn't do this. So listen to your spine. We go from, it's quite a strong action, but it's incredible. I love this. Okay, so roll over onto your right. And then you're looking above your head and you end up on your belly. And you're like, you wanted me? And then lie onto your back. And then go the other way. And you're like, you called? And just roll from side to side and just feel that in your body. Like, what is the moment where you open the front of your belly? And then what is the moment when you close and draw your knees up towards you? So you're doing a very big action into the lower belly and thighs. And just hear that. For me now, my feet are floating the whole time in the air. But see, if you want to bring your feet to the floor, if you just want to lie there and wait till I'm finished this, just see what you do. One more time each side. How amazing. Come all the way onto your back. And then just drop your knees wide, bring the soles of your feet together, and just feel the flow or the washing machine of that. Nice. Push your feet down into the floor, lift your hips up off the floor. So I'm pushing my feet together, my bum is squeezing, my hips have lifted. And then drop your bum to the floor and then lift your feet up, keeping the soles of your feet together, and draw your feet up towards your chest direction. Drop your baby toe side of your feet down, lift your hips. And drop your hips down and lift your feet. Again, drop your feet down, lift your hips. And drop your hips down, lift your feet, and then cross your wrists across each other. So I've got a little X going on in my forearms, and then hold on to the left hand onto the right shin and the right hand onto the left shin. And just squeeze your knees up towards your shoulders. Soles of your feet are still touching. And just rock from side to side. Nice. So I'm creating a thing at the moment. It'll start today, I think. It depends on how organized I can get myself. It'll be where there'll be 5-minute videos going up every day. And so all of us are sitting more. We're not going out to work. We're sitting at home more. We're sitting in front of screens more. Nice. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Roll out into your ankles. So I'm creating a series of different movements that, even though they're called the journey to handstand, it's not about handstands. It's about creating certain movement patterns in your body and connections. Roll your feet in the other direction. And so you can set your alarm for 11 o'clock every morning and do one of the movements. Stop. And they'll all be kitchen based or kitchen table based. Roll all the way up and come up to stand. So you'll be able to do them without your yoga mat, just in your kitchen. Nicer in the office. So you're standing to the front of your mat. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together. And then bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. And then just pause there in your lunge. Back leg is super strong. Lower your back knee down, let it tap the floor, and then lift. Back knee down, tap the floor, and lift. Nice. Drop your back knee to the floor. Draw your left elbow back into lawnmower, and then rise up into bow and arrow. Turn your palms towards the ceiling. Draw back into slingshot. And then lift your left hand up towards the ceiling. Lifting up through the chest, reaching up through your fingers. Bring your left forearm down to your left thigh. Bring your right hand to your knee. Lean a bit deeper into your hips. Bring your right hand to the floor. Lift your back knee off the floor and turn your toes towards the right side of your mat. Hands are in the middle of your mat. Bend your right knee deeply. And then bend your left knee deeply. And just travel from side to side. Right knee. Left knee. Right knee. Left knee. Nice. Walk your feet towards each other. So heel, toe, heel, toe. And really feel the rolling of your thighs as you heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Pause when your feet are hip distance apart. Bring your elbows to your knees. Reach your right hand forward and touch the floor as far out as you can. And notice what you're trying to touch. So there's a dot on my yoga mat that I'm trying to get to. And then pull your right elbow back into lawnmower. And then reach again towards that place on your yoga mat. And then elbow back into lawnmower. One more time. Reach. And feel the dynamic in your toes and your bum and your belly as you reach deeply into your fingers. Nice. Elbow to your knee. Other side. Left hand goes forward. Try and touch. Pull your left elbow back. Lawnmower. Hand goes forward. Touch. Elbow back. Lawnmower. One more time. Forward. Touch. Elbow back. lawnmower. Both elbows to your knees, both hands to your knees. Roll all the way up and come up to stand. Nice. Come to the front of your mat. So reach your arms wide, bring your palms together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Pause in your lunge. Nice. Drop the back knee down, let it tap. Stretch the back leg. Back knee down, let it tap. Stretch the back leg. One more time. Drop your back knee down. Stretch the back leg. Nice. Drop your back knee down for good. And then pull your right elbow back into lawnmower. Rise into bow and arrow. Turn your palms, slingshot. Rise, reaching the right hand up. Nice. Forearm to your front thigh, left hand to your hip. Lean a bit deeper into your hips. Lift your back knee and turn your toes towards the left side of your mat. Bend your right knee. And then bend your left knee. Bend your right knee. Bend the left knee. Nice. So you can bring your elbow to the right knee and touch the floor in front of it. So now our hands are off the floor. Elbow to your left knee. Touch the floor in front of it. Or you can keep your hands floating and just touch, travel, touch. See what your body wants or needs. Touch. And one more time. Touch. Hands to the floor. Turn your toes in. Turn your heels in. Turn your toes in. Turn your heels in. Turn your toes in. Heels in. Elbows to your knees. Hands to your knees. Slowly rolling all the way up. Nice. So standing on your mat. And so we're not going to use the wall for this one. We're going to just see what it's like to balance. So, and it's the tree pose. So come up onto the toes of the right foot and then turn your right knee out to the side. And so already this is tree pose. So my right knee is turned out to the side and I'm balancing more into the left foot. And just stand up tall and just feel how already there is like balancing going on. You can feel that amazing movement that we do when we're seeking center. Nice. Maybe you bring your foot to the inside of your ankle. Maybe you just keep your toes on the floor. Maybe you bring your foot to the inside of your calf. And just feel that. You're balancing. Maybe you bring your foot a little bit higher, not to the knee itself. If you can't, like if you want to bring your foot up towards your thigh, reach down, grab hold of your ankle, pull it up, and your heel digs deep into the other thigh. So not your toes, your foot will slide down, kind of like a heel dig. But toes on the floor is amazing. Doesn't really matter. Find your tree. You can have your arms wide. You can have your arms up. You can have your palms together. You can do all of those. And just feel that. Just how do you get taller? How do you just balance on one foot in whatever capacity you do? Super. Release and bring your right foot to the floor. Nice. Other side. So bring your left toes to the floor. Turn your knee out to the side. Stay there. Maybe your foot hovers. Maybe you can stand on the other foot if you wish, or close to it. Let's see, what is a challenging way for you to be in this pose, okay? Foot to your ankle, calf. Or maybe you reach down and pull your heel into your thigh and find your balance. You can have your arms wide. You can reach your palms up towards the ceiling and let them touch, or just wide, straight out as your shoulders. You can bring your hands down in front of your chest. Feel the incredible wobble in your ankle. Like balance is such a dynamic thing. It's like such an edge to balance. It's incredible. Nice. Bring your foot to the floor. So the next one is a curtsy. So Don't know why, but my hands want to go out. I think it's just I've conditioned into that. So bring your palms out and they're facing the ceiling. And then take your right foot and sweep it around the corner behind you and imagine that you're curtsying. Okay, so your 2 knees bent and the back knee, the right knee, is almost imagining that it's going to come down towards the floor and then come back to stand. And again, drop your right knee down, come back. Right knee down, come back. If you want to challenge yourself, try and touch the floor with your right knee. Or keep your right foot off the floor and try and touch the floor with your right knee. And just try that another few times. What kind of curtsy do you have? Just hear it. You know, your legs, your knees. Nice. Other side. So left foot tucks in behind the right. And just bend your knees. And then come back. So just doing that, 10 times has a deep effect into our legs. It is a something. Maybe you drop your knee a little bit closer. Main thing with knees is don't strain. Oh, there's light in the sky. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Okay, 1:15 and there's light in the sky. I can see the geese from here. Cool. Guys, we're heading into the territory of dawn this twilight is emerging during class. How cool. And maybe you lift your foot off the floor and try and get your knee down. And one more time. Oh, holy schmoly. Come sit on the floor and stretch your legs out long in front of you. And just rub into your knees. So cool, I can see light. Maybe if you can see the window close to you, if you're here in the morning with me. In the day, it doesn't really count as much. But if you can see out, maybe you can see the sky. Nice. Bring the soles of your feet together and your knees apart. Hold on to your shins and sit up tall. Nice. Lengthen as you pull into your arms, let your neck get longer, your shoulders get longer. Breath is in your belly. Nice. And then come into a cross-legged position with your left foot closer and your right foot further out. So this one inherently is confusing, so we'll just lumber through because I can't see. So bring both hands over towards the left side and bring your right foot to stand. So as I drop my both hands to the floor, my right foot comes to stand. And just lift your left bum off the floor and then drop it down. And again, lift your bum off the floor, pushing your hands down and drop. One more time. Lift your bum off the floor and drop down. Nice. Other side. Cross your legs so that your right foot is on the inside. And then bring both hands over towards the right. Your left foot comes to stand because of the way your pelvis is tilted and rocked. Lift your right bum off the floor and down. Right bum off the floor, down. One more time. Right bum off the floor and down. Nice. All the way over. Cross your legs and the left foot on the inside, right foot on the outside. Both hands over towards the left. And then bring your left knee to the floor. So you kind of fling your knee back and then fling your knee forward and bring yourself back to your bum. And again, hands push down. Draw your left knee to the floor. Tuck your knee in, bum down. One more time. Draw your knee back, let it land. Knee down, all the way down. Other side. Right foot on the inside, left foot on the outside. Both hands over towards the right. And then you're going to push into your hands, lift your bum, and bring your right knee to the floor. And then bring your bum down. So all this kind of interest into how we lift our bum off the floor, how we stand up from the floor. I started with one of my dearest old friends, Leisha. Drop your bum down. And she was a wonderful little old lady who was my best friend. Drop your bum down one more time. And she had terrible difficulty getting up off the floor because of her knees. And so I always just remember that sense of how do we How do we keep strong getting up off the floor? Because otherwise you get stuck on the floor. Just rub your knees. Nice. And push down through your legs and round forward into a forward bend. And just feel the back of your body, the breath into the back of you. Let your head soften, let your neck soften. And slowly rising up. Wow, there's so much light in the sky. I think maybe because it's been raining so much the last few days, it hasn't really been possible to see. So lie on your back today. Come all the way down. Lie down. If knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Tuck your chin in. Let your arms either rest, hands rest on your belly or arms long beside you. And just let all of that settle. Really deeply let it settle. So the 5-minute movement snacks or the movement breaks, I'll get them up today. They'll start today and they'll just be just different intentions, and different people want to do different things. Some people want to deepen their splits. Some people want to deepen their back bends. Some people want to deepen handstands or headstands. And so they're very basic movements, but if you do a little bit every single day, something changes over a year. So it's not like, oh, you'll be doing a back bend next week. It's like a year of really deepening mobility, deepening strength in a very progressive and easy way. Things change. It's quite amazing. So just stay here as long as you feel you settle. Just feel your belly settle, feel your breath settle. Have a sense of your face softening, the length of your spine softening. Really settling, deepening, softening. Maybe just think of one thing that you're grateful for today. And just feel it in your heart. I love being grateful from my heart about things. It has this kind of, it's like my heart sings on some level. And there's this glorious feeling of gratitude from the deep of my heart. How beautiful. Nice. So have a wonderful day. Remember to blow out your candle. And I will see you all again tomorrow. How wonderful. I'm just loving the sky. It's so amazing. It's like, it's really a deep blue. And it's, that's so amazing. 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 The light's coming in. The glory of the light. Have a great day. Ciao.